wait, before you watch this video, it's actually very cringy, so if you really want to cringe at this, then be my guest. This is my first time doing these types of videos, and I'm probably only gonna do it once, because I don't know why I decided to do it. My friends told me to do it at school, so I'm just like, okay, I'll do it, whatever. Also, I'm very sick, so my voice is gonna be really raspy and my voice might crack. And if you want to stick around and cringe, then don't complain in the comments. Even though I already know it's cringy, please just don't. It's not gonna help, okay? Goodbye. Your mom drove you to SENCE and Papyrus's house. Akari was supposed to be your babysitter, even though you didn't really like her. She was always so bubbly and clingy. You just thought she was too hyper for you. Again, you told your mom that you didn't need babysitting, that you're old enough to take care of yourself. Oh, don't be silly. Remember last time you stayed home alone? You almost burnt the house down. When you got there, your mom knocked on the door, and Akari opened it. Right as she did, you immediately walked right in, without making any eye contact. As Akari and your mom were talking, you just sat on the couch, pulled out your backpack, and started to draw with your blank paper and your pencil. When your mom left, you heard the door shut. Akari turned around and tried to start up a conversation. So, what you drawing there? You didn't answer. She was very nervous, since she already knew what your opinion was on her. She didn't want to annoy you, but she didn't just want you to sit there and do nothing. She tried to think of what to say to you. Are you hungry? We have snacks in the fridge. Papyrus cooked a lot of spaghetti that I didn't eat. You still stayed quiet. Didn't even look at her. Akari was panicking. She didn't know what to say, she didn't know what to do. She just ran upstairs. You heard a door open, and then close. When you heard the door open again, she ran out and she brought a binder. It looked pretty thick. And she sat next to you. She opened it and you realized there was a huge binder of pictures. These are the pictures I drew back at the service. I don't remember how many I drew, but you can look at them and, gather some inspiration. You looked at the binder confused, but you took the binder and started to browse them. You were very impressed of what she drew, and asked her for some advice. Oh, well, actually, I sketched out some references. You can keep them. I don't really use them anymore, and plus I can always draw some others. You then asked her what was her life like on the surface. Akari looked down. It looked like she didn't want to talk about it, but she looked back at you and started to talk. The surface was interesting. I was bullied, but I'm not sure why. People said that I looked weird and I acted strange. I was really confused. The only way I got good attention was drawing. People would ask me to draw them, but I don't get it though. They only liked me because I drew a lot. They never really liked me for who I was. It's complicated. That's just how the world is right now. That's why I prefer to be down here in the underground with SENCE, Papyrus, Sundyne, everybody else. And maybe with you, if you decide to, talk to me and communicate with me. But I doubt that. I mean, I already know what you think about me. You start to feel a little bad for Akari. You didn't really know that she went through all of this. You realized that Akari was slightly crying, sniffling, and putting her head down. Your mind told you to hug her, but you didn't want to because reasons. But something told you to do it, so you did. Surprisingly, Kari hugged you. She was crying into your shoulder. You didn't expect this. You didn't really expect her to hug you back. She knew you didn't like her, but she still attempts to try to be your friend. Even though you've been calling her bad names and gossiping about her behind her back. You both released, and Kari tried to wipe one of her tears. Sorry for breaking down like that. It's just, I don't like talking about the surface. It brings a lot of bad memories. Let's just continue drawing and, have a bit more fun instead of bringing some sad stuff in, You smile at her and nod, and you guys continued what you were doing. The 2 hours passed, and you heard your mom park in the front. You told her that it was time to go, and you ran out. When you got in, your mom asked you how was your day. You looked at Kari at the doorway. She waved at you, and you waved back. You both drove to your house, and you told your mom everything you did.